you, Mr. Black Man, thunder fire your papa. May thunder fire your papa and mama. Are you hearing me? May thunder fire your papa and mama. If you are mad, show that the Nigerian police force are also mad.
Question be say, how many family Mr. Monday don't go visit for Edo people, the ones wey Fulani herdsmen buy? How many condolence visit you don't go pay, give your own people where you dey rule, where this Fulani herdsmen they buy? How many family don't go visit? You know, as they say, charity begins at home.
Country people, it shows say these Fulani people they ready for South for their mission, not be small thing. Why they feel they do this thing when they do? Because say they know say the leaders of this country, then they support them well. Now it make them they get the power when they get. If not the leaders of this country, the kind is when they do for South, therefore don't feel they do at all. And people make una watch this video so that una go know the things when they go on and the things when not turn out they do for South, not be small thing.
I hear say this boy wey jobs wey dey up here. I hear say the 30 Christian wey dey not say if they don't provide people wey buy their brother for who meet there, say they go start to dey buy people for the north. You see all this northern people. If I say just na lengelenge no dey too much abi. Yes, you see this time around here, nobody dey fear anybody again. Now people wey dey fear una, now they give una upper hand you. Say Fulani man are wicked, Hausa people are wicked, no near them. Now those kind things come they give una ginger. Una come they feel like say una dey on top of una dey above everybody. See, nobody dey fear una. This eyes on here this time around, everybody they collect. Una kill Deborah. Justice for Deborah, me a sit talker. Maybe now because of that why they first have justice for Deborah. And we want justice for that Deborah. You mean I do video about Deborah doing that last year. People they comment say matter we don't go. Now me will come big and come. And now here we go get this matter come back again. Now maybe I'm sure the parents going to day inside here they do video. Justice for Deborah. I Deborah you well. Make anything happen to any Christian where they not here. You can hear me? Deborah you well. Make anything happen to people where they not here. All the every Christian where they there. Now that time I go say Nigerians are not smiling. Now say now only Muslims sabi fight abi. No worry, Christians say they fight. I may be Christian, I may be Muslim, I may be Babala, I don't be anymore. I am sure that the parents going to punish. Then here I be a support. What you hear? We need that for doing. In case you don't know, I'm sure I was born. I'm brought up as Muslim. My name is Said. I know Quran well. All this way they talk say God they quote Quran say only are you only Catholic but who they quote Quran for? What you say? What your Quran talk? Lakum di no kumali adi. No be what your Quran talk. All your religion, leave that religion to good. It is such a man, leave him. It is such a man. Why do you man no come fight for yourself? You don't go better for all of them. Let it show for.
My Southerners, my people, I beg, make we make this policeman trend. He said now 1 week now he give. He go begin by our people for north. He say our brothers and sisters. He say be like say we don't forget now the right up I put for yes so. He say be like say we forget so we get brothers and sisters for north. Now Kaduna state now this policeman day. I beg, make una share this video so that make people for see. My Southerners, my people, my Christian brothers and sisters, make una share this video so that these people go see and the authorities go take charge. Because this guy no figure threatening our people where they not, but we keep quiet. When I see what he talk, when I read the write up, he say, if like say we don't forget say our people plenty for north. He said for 1 week now input make the matter die down. They will begin by our people for north. When I see the write up, I need to put on here. If you watch this video, you know share this video, you know be better person, you don't like your people where they not, you know like our brothers and sisters where they not. Because see the threatening and it's coming out from a policeman. A policeman is threatening to buy our people where they not. He's saying a police. He said he's a policeman. This is him. Yeah, Mona see him. Make una share this video so that the authority go take charge. The authority go take it full course. Because this is not supposed to be happening. Not even from anybody, nor a policeman. Now, policeman, they threaten this one, so he's a northerner. He said we forget, say, our southerner people plenty for north. That after 1 week, where this jungle justice happen for those states, that they go begin by our people. Make una take note to share this video, please. Guys, help me share this video so that make them see. And when I see what in northern now they talk about us now. Nigeria government, make una take justice. So this is not a child's play. We will not take this lightly. No, we will not take. And the other one saying give 48 hours ultimatum to president and governor. If they don't do anything, they'll begin like our people. This one doesn't talk. You know, now see the comments.
Today, I have seen that man called very dark man or very black man. He is requesting from the Nigerian police force to arrest me. Nigerian police force to arrest me for what reason? For what reason? Did I abuse the Nigerian police force? Did I abuse the Southerners? Did I do something wrong that the Nigerian police should arrest me? For what reason? Tell me for what reason. Very dark man, or is it very black man that's your name? I don't know that's your name, but did I requested for any Northerner to kill any Southerner? No. Did I requested for Muslim to kill any Christian? No. I, CBN, have never did so. So let me remind you something. You are the one that used to abuse our leader. Abuse Tinubu. You abuse Kashim Teshatima. You abuse that same Nigerian police force that you are requesting from them. You are the one that took the videos of the federal rough theft, if you haven't forgotten. You are the one that abused. Let me just keep quiet. I don't want problems to be rising in Nigeria. But let me tell you something. I know that I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't done anything wrong. I only requested from the governor and from the president of Nigeria, also from the governor of Edo State, that if actions, hear the English very well. I think you are not hearing English very well, right? I said if actions are not taken. Okay, let me ask you something. Okay, what will you think if actions are not taken against those 16 learners? Or did you think that the government is requesting for peace? Peace? No. They are not requesting for peace. And finally, have you seen the result? The governor himself, His Excellency the Governor of Edo State, Monday, visited the Governor of Kano State, and he was sincerely apologizing against the incident that happened in Edo State. What the Edo people have done was very, very wrong. 16 people. And you know what the Southerners are saying? Oh, they have did so because, yes, they have did so. What of Deborah? Okay, you killed those 16 learners because of Deborah. That is the main reason. Finally, what I know is that I haven't abused the IG of Nigeria Police Force. I haven't abused the Governor of Edo State. I haven't abused the Oga Kwata Kwata, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR. I haven't abused him. But you, Mr. Blackman, you abused the president's son. Few months ago, you abused many governors, many superiors. You have abused them. No one has arrested you. And you are now requesting from them to arrest me because I stood for the Northerners. Thunder fire your papa. May thunder fire your papa and mama. Are you hearing me? May thunder fire your papa and mama. If you are mad, if you think you are mad, the Nigerian police force are not mad. Keep your mentality with you. If you are mad, that doesn't show that the Nigerian police force are also mad.
Everything that is happening in Nigeria today, in regards to the Fulani attacks here and there, the country is boiling at the moment like never before. What is it about? Fulani here, Fulani attack there, everywhere. Somebody saw these things long time ago. He spoke about them, but he wasn't taken serious. So many people said he was calling for separation, he was calling for violence. What's the storyline today? Does Nnamdi Kanu not deserve to be tagged prophet? But one thing that baffles me is, how did he even know all these things in advance? He said these things years back. And years later, we are in the middle of it. Fulani's Wahala, Fulani attack. Nnamdi Kanu told Nigerians to expect it and be ready for it. Perhaps prepare yourself for it or be taken down easily. That's what we see him. Meanwhile, let's go back to what he said then.
That is the price you pay for treachery. That is the price you will continue to pay until you rise up and say, enough is enough. It is up to you to do it. You did it during NSAS. You can do it again. Can you imagine Fulani people telling you, if you remove Fulanis from Yoruba forest, imagine Fulani telling you, if you remove them from your ancestral lands, there will be war, and you are panicking. And you have not asked yourself, why are they not saying the same thing about the East? Why did they not say to Eastern Security Network? Why did they not say to me, if you don't stop evacuating Fulani terrorists from the forest, there will be war? Because they know, they understand psychologically that you don't have what it takes to resist them. Your lives are being taken away from you. Your forests are being occupied. Your mothers are being raped. Your daughters are being abducted. And the whole national government, presidency, is supporting such people. And you're telling me that Nigeria is viably sustainable. Is that what you're telling me? That somehow this contraption is sustainable, it is viable. It can never be. Because the more you stay in one Nigeria, the more you are inviting the Fulanis to take over your ancestral lands, to take over your villages, and to make life a misery for you. That is the end game. That is the outcome. If you doubt me, go and do a bit of research. Ask yourself, who are the Hausa people? Who are the Nupe people? Who are the Bachama people? All of these people were steamrolled by the Fulani march to the Atlantic Ocean. And now they're in Yoruba land. They're in their forests. They are in their forests. And who is going to drive them away from there? If not the Yoruba youths. Forget about your useless governors. Your elders are very strong. I love Yoruba elders. The way they behave, the way they talk. Very, very strong. They said they support Akeredolu. This is the governor of Ondo State. They support him in what he's doing. People must come out to say that enough is enough. When you travel to the north, do you live in the forest in the north? The Igbo people in Sabongeri in Kanu, are they living of course it's Hausa land, are they living in the forest? They came to the town, they work very hard, they build houses, they build mansions, they develop the entire place. Is that not what they do? What are Fulani people doing in our forest? Nobody can answer that question. They say that they're pastoralists. World aspiring to be a member of the UN Security Council, where you move cattle from place to place. Are you people well at all? You so-called Nigerians, are you normal in the brain? I'm asking you a simple question. Show me a country that aspires to be in the 21st century, moving cattle from place to place, telling me they're grazing. Which country is that? Please tell me. These are people they have prepared for you to sell you down the drain. By the time the Fulanis are done with you, believe you me, if you don't rise up now to fight for your freedom, by the time Fulanis are done with you, you'll be more useless than a Hausa peasant doing Babiala somewhere in Zaria.
So tell me what is a lie. What exactly among all what Nnamdi Kanu said in this video you just saw that is not happening today? Tell me, what is this man's offense? Why is he still in detention? He only saw the future and he told Nigerians about it. Since he saw Nigerians as people that lack leadership and weren't ready to defend themselves other than surrender to the Fulani Caliphate, he wanted his people not to be a part of this disaster. But they wouldn't listen. Rather, they tagged him terrorist, rebel, and they arrested him, and he has been in detention. Why he is in detention? We are in the middle of everything he spoke about. And tomorrow we think Nnamdi Kanu does not deserve an apology. Anytime I look at this man's video, I just look at Nigeria and I'm beginning to like. So everybody that had the intention of saving this country has either been banned or been arrested and in prison. That is the story. When you have a good intention for Nigeria, the two places that is most likely to be your destination is either the grave or in the prison. And you think the country will ever survive like that?
Fulani herdsmen for inside Delta State for Gwashuku. On the 23rd of March, Kolobi, one student of Delta State Polytechnic, where they call Chiboeze, as they carried this boy come from Gwashuku, now they move march, enter that Ubuluuku, and for there, they meet one Mr. Afam for front of the gate. Now they Kolobi and join this particular Chiboeze. As they come out from there, now they cross that Isa Ubulu or Gwashuku road, then to power line. From there, now they cut enter farm road. My people, as I speak to now, as they enter that farm road, now they enter where they will go camp. For that place where they go for camp for inside the bush. Now they see this particular Mr. Godwin Anuka, a wife and a children for inside farm where they did. Now they Kolobi that same family. In the presence of the wife and the children, Now they buy Mr. Godwin for their presence. As I dey speak to una today now, the people wey be say be their family members don't go pay the ransom where they start with the demand. They don't release the Chibueze, they don't release the Mr. Afam, they release the wife and the children of Mr. Godwin, but Mr. Godwin is no more. My people, now wetin happen for inside Delta State, now they tell now. Of Mr. Godwin Anuka. This na simple family where we say just to look for daily bread. Now they take come up from house, say may they go farm, may they take sustain themselves for this kind of economy. Unknowingly to them, say inside the farmland where they go, may they go harvest wetin they don't plant. Say some group of Fulani men hide inside where we say they are so desire not to colobi them. And as soon as these Fulani men on the 29th of March get encounter with this particular set and family, now they buy this Mr. Godwin Anuka right there in the presence of the wife and the children. Which kind of mind some people get to take carry out some form of atrocity? In the presence of the wife and the children, they buy Mr. Godwin.
You say you were singing in the farm?
Yes.
That was how they now heard your noise?
Yes, they now come from my father's back. My mom said Jesus. That these people is kidnapped and they tell us to shut up our mouth. We say okay. My mom start begging them.
I want to speak especially to the northern Nigerians. Every time there is a little provocation, every time there is a little situation that happens, whether it is a crisis in Gaza, whether it's a crisis in Palestine, whether it is something that is happening in another country, some of the Muslim young men and women always will go after the Christians. There is a video that is circulating right now in the north. I had to speak to a lot of leaders, especially in the north, that we need to come together at this time, begin to deal with these wicked, let me use the word, brainless young men and women among us. Because these are not people that should be allowed to roam around the streets in northern Nigeria. They have threatened to kill Christians in the next few hours, and they have said that if nothing is done in 48 hours, they will begin to burn churches and burn Christian houses. I want to say this, that we are northerners. We are northerners. I was a Muslim before I became a Christian. But that does not mean that my father, will go after me and take the sword and cut off my neck. We are living peacefully with my entire family, both Muslims and Christians. And so you cannot continue to threaten us the slightest thing. You going after Christians, you abuse Christians and all of that. I want to say, even though it's painful to lose the people that we have lost, I have participated in funerals where some invaders have come here, where in this city where I am, over 200 people have been massacred, 200 Christians. And we go conduct the funeral of these Christians, and we never came up to say, let's go after the Muslims. This and this, we will attack the Muslims. We all came together. The last killing that was done, Muslims and Christians came together in Jos, and we stood against these killers. You cannot continue to threaten Christians at the slightest provocation. And I want to say this to every Christian: protect yourself and wise up. Open your eyes and make sure you don't allow anybody come around because of your faith in Christ to say that you don't deserve to live. The blood that flows in us is the blood of a northerner. We didn't choose to be northerner. God made us to be northerner. Forever and ever, nobody, our population as Christians and Muslims in the north is equal population. And so there's nothing that anybody should think that you're more northerner than any other person. And so I ask our Muslim brothers and Christian brothers and sisters to join us together to fight against these evil people that call themselves imams and propagating violence and bloodshed. This must stop. We're enjoying peace. We're enjoying peace in all the northern states, and we cannot allow anybody to bring up religious crisis in the nation, and especially in the north. We've gone through enough pain. Naso no roke enwo musulmai. A wannan abin da ta faru na mutanen da aka kashe su a nan Edo. Abun ta faru, Allah ubangiji Allah ya ta'aza ya comforting kowane family da suka yi losing yan wansu. Amma at the same time ina so na yi mana magana cewa akwai wayansu da suka tashi cewa in gwamnati ba ta yi abun da ya kamata ta yi ba, za su fara kashe kristoci kuma kone ikkilisiyoyi. To bari na gaya mana, dukkanmu yan arewa ne. A gidan ubana da krista da musulmai muna zaman tare, muna kuka tare, muna dariya tare, muna ci abinci tare. Gidanmu duk ubanmu da rayuwarmu mun fara a cikin musulunci. Na zama krista, amma duk da haka muna tare, muna rayuwa tare. Ba wanda yake ne ya ce wai shi arewa na musulmi ne, in ba musulmi ba wanda zai rayuwa. Dukkanmu yan wane za mu yi rayuwa tare. Me yasa wayan abubuwa ba sa faruwa a Chadi? Me yasa wayan abubuwa ba sa faruwa a Niger? Me yasa wayan abubuwa ba sa faruwa a Benin? Me yasa wayan abubuwa ba sa faruwa a Kamaru? Sai nan arewacin Nigeria. Me yasa? Abin da karanta faru a Gaza, abin ta faru a nan a London, sai a zo nan kan ana kakashe juna, a kashe musulmai, a kashe krista. To karshen shi ta zo. Wanda ya ce zai tashi ya kashe kowane krista, to bari na gaya maka, ubangiji Allah ba zai barka ba, kuma mu ba za mu barka ba. Kar wani ya ji tsoron wani. Arewacin Najeriya namu ne tare, da krista da musulmai za mu yi zama tare, mu taimake juna. Bari ubangiji Allah ya taimake mu. Kuma ina so na gaya ma kowane krista, kar ku yi fadin gaba, kar ku yi tsoron komai, kar ku yi tsoron kowa. Nan arewacin nan Najeriya naku ne, ba wanda yake da arewacin Najeriya cewa nasu. Kuma in ubangiji Allah yana so kowa ya zama musulmi, yana da iko ya canza kowa ya zama musulmi. In Allah yana so kowa ya zama krista, Allah yana da iko ya saka kowa a cikin arewacin Najeriya ya zama krista. Amma Allah ya haɗa mu da krista, da masalanta, da wanda suna bauta ma gunki. Duk da haka ubangiji Allah ya ajiye mu tare. Kar kowa ya tashi ya samani cewa shi ne ya fi sani addini. To ba za mu bari ba. Mu yi zaman lafiya, mu ci gaba da addu'a, kuma mu ci gaba da roƙon.
Been 2 years now since Tinubu took over the mantle of leadership of this country. And for some of us who are good at losing track, some of us who have short memories, it will be very easy to forget what life was 2 years ago, just 2 years ago. Now, the reason I'm making this video is to take us through the mind of the type of leadership we have, the mind of the leadership we have. As a Nigerian, most times we like to take things for granted. We like to talk about everything. To us, everything is entertainment. It's an amusement. Now, before the elections, the current leadership said election is not served a la carte. That means getting the best out, getting the expected result out of any election is not like a menu whereby you have to, get this spice, get this recipe, get this, and you come up with a meal. It's not something that you have to be fanciful about. And what is this? So what is this ideology of how elections should be won? You have to grab it. You have to snatch it. You have to run away with it. Now, let's analyze that concept of grabbing, snatching, and running away with it. Now, I didn't say it. Your president said it. If you want to understand the mind of somebody who can think that way, and then the same person is your leader, What else are you complaining about? To grab, snatch, and run is simply a mentality of a thief. It's only a thief that goes into the market, grabs something, snatch it by force, and runs away with it. That means no system, no law, no order, no perfection, no strategy, no streamlined schematics that should guide the outcome. You just have to grab it, snatch it, and run away with it. In case you've not noticed, everything about Nigeria within the last 2 years is like we are living in a Gestapo, like we are living in a country where a set of bandits, and I'm not talking about the bandits in our bush, a set of bandits are now dictating how Nigeria should go. And it's so unfortunate that these criminals are flourishing because of a lot of Nigerians who are yet unplugged from religion and tribalism. They're still unplugged. I had thought that with these 2 years of excruciating hunger and pain, a lot of people will be unplugged. I thought that hunger would be strong enough to unplug people, but it appears some people prefer to wallow in misery, but console themselves with the fact that they belong to a certain religion, or console themselves that they belong to a certain tribe. Now, another thing that I'm beginning to wonder is that in Nigeria, it's like being a Southerner and being a Christian makes you less of a Nigerian. It's like there are two different approaches to confront offenders in Nigeria. If you are a South, there's a different approach to punish you. If you are a Northerner, there's a different approach to punish you. And even in the North, it is the Christians in the North that share the discriminating punishment. A young man in the North threatened that if the government does not do something in 24 hours, that the North will start unaliving Christians and Southerners in the North. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. But if it was one Southerner that say Tinubu head they big, or Tinubu's wife breast they too big, or one big past one, blah blah blah, before you know it, an arrest is made. Even the common song that was sung in Delta State, "Na ya mama be this, so we no get another one." A lady was arrested. So it's more or less like we are pretending to be housemates, whereas some members of that room feels more entitled than others. But we pretend as if we have equal rights. No, we don't have equal rights. We are getting to a stage whereby those you call your leaders will do something blatantly. You know this is bad, but hey, they don't care. They'll do it anyway. After all, we are being ruled by people who believe that things must be snatched, things must be grabbed, snatched, and they can be run away with. These are the type of leaders you have. And to think that anybody fascinated by this leadership, you are unplugged. The moment you know you are supporting Tinubu and APC, you are unplugged. And what is painful is that they have a considerable number. And with these people, we can never have good leadership. And if we don't have good leadership, we can never have a good country. So the country is so messed up that I'm trying to think about a way we can get around these unplugged people. Because it appears everything in their own myopic view is religion and tribe. Everything about it. What happened in Edo State is religion. What happened in, I'm not saying me, I'm saying what they believe that what happened in Edo State is religion. What happened everywhere is religion. These people have no rational basis. So the question is, how do we unplug these people from their delusion? Somebody will be given money to go and create a false narrative, knowing that this false narrative only extends and perpetuates the criminality upon which Nigeria sustains itself. Yet he will take it. The Natasha Akpabio issue, a woman said they were committed to recall Natasha, blah, 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 that 245,000 people, 240,000 people signed a petition to recall Natasha. Only for the same woman that you said she's being recalled to fly with jet to this thing, to be welcomed with thousands of people. So who are those that gathered to sign petition to recall Natasha back? It's so bad that while these criminal politicians are perfecting false narratives that we are beginning to accept as a norm in our society, the country suffers for it. Everything is becoming bad. I just heard a popular blogger posting that our dollar now is 450 naira. The naira has appreciated, and the dollar is now exchanging for 450 naira to a dollar. Well, this is very early in the morning. I would have called my dollar aboki to ask how much is a dollar. Look, we cannot help these politicians to be selling this fake narrative to make them look good that they are performing. Nigeria is bad. Tinubu is the worst president Nigeria has ever had. There is no president that has been this worst. That's just the truth.